Hi guys, today we're going to be going through the Cosmedicheck application form for you guys, the professionals or the clinics. So once you've done your eligibility checker and then you've gone through the payment process, you will then get an email and it will bring you to this professional verification portal. There are 9 steps here. Everything you do here does save automatically. So if you do need to leave and come back to it, you can absolutely do that. However, for the quickest application processing time, we recommend having all the documents with you, and it should take you around 15 to 20 minutes, maybe quicker. On this demo, I've pre-filled out a lot of the information already just to make the video quicker. However, I will talk through each section just so you know what to do. At the top of the page, you will see this blue box here, which will tell you exactly what you need. Your qualifications, certificates, ID, business proof of address, insurance policy, professional photos, business hours, social media, etc. So the first page is just personal information. So it's your name, your last name, your personal email, and your phone number. I'm using Karen as an example here, just so you can see what needs filling out. I'm just going to put in a password here. Oh, good. Right. Okay, setting up account. Don't need to save that. Right, this is now the professional verification portal stage 2, which is business information. So you can type in here your business address. We're going to use Karen, like I said, so we're going to do the KP Medispa. Business identity, name, email address, your main specialism that you're known for. You might offer multiple treatments, but your sort of main specialism there. Your business address, and then proof of address. Utility bills, fine, ops collection, stuff like that. Product order, just so we can see that the address is correct. What we want is to make sure that we are maximizing your exposure online. So having the correct details really helps us to do that. Then we go on to clinical waste and compliance. So clinical waste and sharps collection, who it's with, and then the invoices for them. If you're a training provider, you can select here that you also offer training. This isn't something that we have on the platform at the minute, but it's something that we are looking to do in the future. So you're more than welcome to click that if it's applicable. ID here, so passport, driving license, just of the business owner, so we can confirm identity. Treatment environment images here, so we can see the clinic itself, the practice where you're working out of, just to make sure that it's compliant to our standards. Next page, your qualifications. So ideally, you want to be having face-to-face. You might have mixed, where you've done some online training. Unfortunately, for any treatment or procedures, we cannot accept online-only training. We need to be able to say that you have completed physical training with assessments and models, so that we can prove that you're competent in the services you provide. But if it is online and it's, anatomy and physiology or some masterclass in, you can also put mixed, okay? Here, put your training provider from the first training completed, so your main specialism. This will generate how long you have been in the industry. So when clients and patients are looking on your profile, they will be able to see how much experience you have and then make a decision themselves based off this information. It can be really helpful. Primary certificate here, first aid certificate here, and expiry date. Then your specialisms, so what procedures and treatments you actually offer. You will find a different array here of different groups. So tattoo and piercing, for example, vision, ear care, hormones, weight optimization, IV therapy, laser-related treatments, dental, for example, skin conditions, blood testing. So that is your main specialism there that you are picking, okay? So for Karen, cosmetic and medical tattooing, she offers laser and also non-surgical cosmetic procedures like anti-wrinkle injections, dermal fillers. Next page, we go to your insurance. So what do you actually have on your policy? Because we will need to check your policy just to make sure it's compliant, to make sure you're covered and also your clients and patients. Here is your insurance provider, policy number, and when your policy expires. To have an active membership on Cosmedicheck, we do need to have active insurance. So you will be asked annually or whenever your policy changes to update that accordingly. Otherwise, we will not be able to show your profile live until we have that information. Okay, so that's a real important one. Here is your personal bio. So you can actually write here about you or your clinic, services you offer, there to give people a bit of indication. Then treatments offered. Here you are going to need to provide what treatments you offer, and then also when you completed the treatment and the relevant certificates. If it is, for example, dermal fillers and you offer different areas and that covers under foundation or advanced, just please upload the same certificate for each, just so we can see that you have done the relevant training for that. This will also show the date on treatments on your profile. So you might have done, some training a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. This will show the specific time which you've held your qualification in this treatment or that service, which is also really great for potential clients and patients. So once you've done that, selected all of these here, you can go through to your working hours. So clients and patients know when to contact you. You can update these accordingly after your application has gone through. If it is approved, you can edit all of this sort of stuff in your members dashboard. Here we have your digital presence, so your website, your booking systems, so people can click on your booking systems and book directly with you. Also your Google business, if you have one there, and your socials, which will also show on your profile, so potential clients and patients can keep up to date with what you're sharing on your socials. Next, we go to the consent. So this is just that you understand that you are authorised to complete the form. You give consent for us to check your details and with providers. So these are all mandatory to submit an application form. We then go to your gallery. So your profile photo can be your business logo. We always think it's better if it's of you so people can see people behind the business. So it's always good to have an actual photo or headshot. You can also add a profile banner, which will be at the top of your profile. And then you can upload your treatment images here. It's 15 here. It goes up to 50 once your account is live. And you can select specific treatments, which then pull across the internet, which is really good for SEO and marketing values. So you can either type in there or go through the list and select. If there are before and afters also, you can click that, and that will go onto our treatment gallery where people can search for specific befores and afters, or they can search for specific treatments and see the results. Once that is done, you are finished. So once you click submit here, this is complete the application process. You will then be notified of when your application is under review and when sections are being updated and they've been completed. If our team do require any further information, they will reach out to you and ask for that, and then be able to process your application for. Tell us at info@Cosmedicheck at any time. Reach out to our team who will be happy to help.